just a shame. I start to wonder. Don't get on you. Don't get for days. Cause you don't get on you. Don't get for days. Don't get on you. Don't get
Aloha, this is Air Tiki 921 crew member Lisa Brightwell. As this is a shoeless flight to a barefoot destination, the crew will move through the aisles to collect all remaining footwear for immediate and permanent disposal. Thank you for your cooperation and for listening.
You have arrived at your destination. Welcome to paradise. This is the Tiki Man, and it is time for the show. Sit back and relax and have some fun with us. Jump in the YouTube chat and be a part of the show. Let's get ready to rock and roll. Good morning, everybody. Rise and shine. We're back on Eastern Island time right here at Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com. Your happy place, baby. I hope you're doing fabulous. It's another gorgeous, beautiful day. Let's get this day started off right, shall we? Here we go.
Now, friends, let me tell you about this cat that I once met. Smooth talker with an export cigarette. I don't believe I ever saw him without a cocktail in his hand. No one swings his horn to the big band, voodoo band. Yeah! alley cat with his pinstripe suit and a big bad voodoo hat. I don't believe I ever saw him without a kitten on his hand. And no one swings his horn to the big band voodoo band. Hey, Mr. Pinstripe Suit. Hey, Mr. Heidi, Heidi, ho. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Mr. Wingtip Shoes. Hey, Mr. Always on the go. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Rise and shine, everybody. Another gorgeous, beautiful day is here. The chocolate bar is open for business. I got the beautiful hippie chick right by my side.
Good morning, everybody.
How you doing this morning?
Fantastic.
Yeah, sporting your new shirts.
That's right. They feel great.
Yeah, B-Dog back in the house.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hope everybody's doing fabulous out there. The Goldens are going to be joining us here shortly.
Yeah.
They're going to be coming in here with a challenge to everyone.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're going to have to get on board with whatever the hell that is. She's bringing 3 bottles of shampoo.
What?
No, she's not.
We got the Almanac, and of course, we got the, and a new Almanac this week with a new sponsor, and of course, JBL Travel Minute. All right, you ready to rock and roll? Here we go, here we go, here we go!
Hey, Mr. Pinstripe Suit. Hey, Mr. Heidi, Heidi, ho. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Mr. Wingtip Shoes. Hey, Mr. Always on the go. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Well, I know you got the answers. Yeah, we all wanna know.
Good morning, everybody. Rise and shine. We're back on Eastern Island time right here at Tiki Man Radio. If I can get the cameras to working here. Oh, Lord.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
They were a minute ago.
The
Yeah.
gremlins came to visit you this time.
Well, damn it. I'll tell you what. Here we go. Here's what we're going to do, everybody. Because we had some flickering going on whenever we were doing the...
Yeah, the morning.
let me see here.
The rain out there, the weather's just causing all kinds of issues.
Let me try something here. Hold tight, everybody. Let's see here. Let's see here. Video capture device.
Sometimes you just got to work a problem on the fly.
That's right.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Bam!
Look at
There
that.
you go.
All right. Yeah.
That deserves an applause right there.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right, let's see here. Are we still streaming out there?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
looks
are.
like we
Okay.
are.
All right,
We
let's
are.
see here.
It's
Let me see
it'll
here.
pop up just
There we go. There we go.
There.
Let's see what this is here. Let me see if I can move this up. Get our logos up there where they're supposed to be. And there we go. There we go.
Wonderful.
All right.
You fixed it.
That's right. You know, when you're flying the plane, you know, I'll say this all the time. It's an old radio expression that I created that says when you're flying the plane, sometimes you run into a little turbulence, you know,
That's
but you
right.
still got the flickering thing going on, which now, because this is a brand new computer.
It is.
I think
Brand new.
It's a YouTube thing because it's been doing it on mine as well.
I don't think so.
You don't think?
I do not think so because I streamed the other day. I don't know if you guys caught that video where it says it was It was just videos and playing music.
Okay.
And I forget what I called it or whatever. Streamed for an hour. Didn't have a bit of problems. And then I think it's a cord. I haven't switched all this cord.
It's always a cord.
So we'll get to that, but hopefully it'll go away here shortly. But that was what I was trying to fix, and I messed up the black magic. But anyway, we are coming to you live from the Chocolate Bar Studios in beautiful Harrison Bay. We're just going to have to put up with this little bit of flickering here.
Just for a little bit.
In Harrison Bay, to the backyard in Valley Center, Kansas, and to all of our friends up in the Rockin' Woods Tiki Bar, and to all of our friends up in Canada. Of course, the Rockin' Woods Tiki Bar, that is Verona, Corona. And now, is this her last weekend now?
No.
Jesus Christ, y'all keep saying, I'm packing, I'm packing, I'm going. When is she leaving?
She's got a few more weeks.
Okay, all right, I'm going to quit saying it then. She'll get home whenever the hell she gets home.
She gets home at the end of April.
2 weeks ago, she was packing.
Well,
right?
It might be. It's not the last week. It might be next week. Next week's the last week.
I'm tired of keeping up with it. I ain't even going to bring it up anymore.
Okay, fine.
Of course, our producer, Monica, who is always out
listening.
there. Yeah, that's right. Always listening. And, of course, vacuum cleaner Tom and Tinkerbell. I saw her in the chat earlier this morning. So good morning to you. The BAR in Memphis, Tennessee, home of the Bodyguard and Ambassador Retreat. And, of course, they now have lakefront property in Memphis.
Yeah,
That's what
how
I
about
hear.
that?
Yeah. So no sense in building a house over on this side of the state. You got plenty of lake water over there now. Of course, the flooding, but they are okay. So that's all that really matters. A lot of bad storms rolling through Tennessee, as it does every year in the springtime.
Verona said April 26th.
I don't care.
JT's like, I don't care. I don't care.
I do not care anymore. Okay, you just let us know when you're back home in Canada, and we'll say, hey, she's back home in Canada.
Well, she's gonna by that time she's gonna be in Costa Rica with us. So
She has these fake unpacking things, getting ready to leave, counting down the days, all this stuff. I can't keep up with it anymore. So, good morning to you, sweetheart. Enjoy your time in Mexico.
she is.
Yeah. The Beards and Bones Patio in Harrison Bay, home of the Goldens. The Golden Master, the man with the golden cornbread, and the Golden Girl with the good smelling hair. They're going to be joining us here shortly. That's the plan. They called me and said that's what they were going to do, so I'm assuming that's what they will do. So we're going to be talking about whatever it is they want to talk about. They got a challenge for everybody, and I believe it includes some barbecue.
Oh.
So
I believe so.
we shall see. The cabin up north, the Brap Shack in Deer Lodge in Old Forge, New York, home away from home for Donna and Bob Cummings. And I have a hard time keeping up with them as well. So
The Brap Shack is done.
The Brap Shack is done.
They're in Coyote Woods until
They're
November.
now in Coyote Woods.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. There's people moving around a lot. So the snow must be gone. And so they're in Coyote Woods now. Ocean Isle, North Carolina, home of Jinx Creek Retreat. That, of course, is Mo and the Mystery Man. Good morning to you guys. The Treetop Flowers Patio and Tiki Bar, located over in Queen City, North Carolina, home of Marty and Angela Gentry. Good morning to you guys. I hope you're doing fabulous. Rick and Pat's Backyard Oasis in Williamsport, Maryland. That, of course, is Shy Patty. And Rick, the one-eyed bandit himself, Rick the Stick. Happy Sunday to you guys. The northern headquarters of Tiki Man Radio, that is the Paradise Way Tiki Bar up in Indiana. Home of Ed the Train Man, his beautiful wife Pat, and all their conductors and all the grandkids. Good morning to you guys. The Beachy Shell Studios in beautiful Key West, that of course is B-Man and Michelle down in Key West, Florida. Happy Sunday to you guys. The Pond Front Patio here in Ooltewah, that of course is B-Dog and Lou.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good morning to Lou. Hopefully she's out there. The Southwest Florida Daddy-O Patio of the Seaside She Shed.
All right.
That is Tropical Dave and the rock star herself, Beth Travers, which I see out there on the chat.
Yeah.
Good morning to you. Hope you're doing wonderful. The Comeback Tiki Hut up in Minnesota, where you'll find the best mimosas on Sunday morning.
You betcha.
Shelley Forsythe and the crew. Good morning to you guys. Hope you're doing wonderful. The Z&G Patio in Memphis, Tennessee, home of our good friends David and Gina, rocking on the back porch to Tiki Man Radio. Hope you're doing good. The Tiki Balcony over in Sweden. Good afternoon to the Swedes and JoJo's Northeast Sea Shack in Medford, Massachusetts, just outside of Boston.
JoJo.
The JoJo's. Tiki Man Radio is streaming live on the Camys Grammy Live Cam. Make sure you subscribe, hit the little bell over there so you get all the notifications. You never know when we're going to be live. Hopefully we're always live, but, live streaming. And you can also get into the YouTube chat and be a part of the show. You can follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And, of course, always download the Tiki Man Radio app and take it with you everywhere you go. Tell everybody about it. Let's see if I got it. See if I can. Yeah, let me see if I can pop that up. Yep, there it is. Had to move some things around since I had to delete things and add things and streaming on the fly here. But download the free Tiki Man Radio app and take it with you everywhere you go. Tell everybody about Tiki Man Radio. Get some positivity in your life, for God's sakes. Lord knows we need that. And we're also streaming on 26 other platforms out there. So make sure you check it out. Let's take care of our 10 o'clock sponsors, and we'll get into the shout-outs. Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man is streaming live on the Camys Grammy Live Cam. Camys Grammy is the official sign company of Tiki Man Radio. If you're looking for a special sign for your event, your tiki bar, or just your backyard, or maybe you just want a flamingo in your backyard, reach out to Camys Grammy. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the banner for Camys Grammy. Camys Grammy Live Cam, the official live cam of Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man. Reif Rum is made with a sweet and smoky for the wise and the rebel. It's a rum that was created by and for everyone tired of the same old thing. For both the professional bohemians and the actual connoisseurs of good rum. It's for people who want to get out of their comfort zone. Unleash the rebel inside of you with Reif Rum, sweet and smoky for the wise. Reif Rum, the official rum of Tiki Man Radio. Jukebox Saturday is brought to you by Lake Winnipesaukee Amusement Park. Go on and get happy with Lake Winnie, opened in 1925, Chattanooga's oldest amusement park. Spring season starts May the 2nd. Jukebox Saturday and Lake Winnie. It's a match made in heaven. If you're looking for a true coastal Americana troubadour and a legendary singer, then look no further than silver buckle recording artist Chris Bellamy. Chris can be found playing down in the Keys and all over Florida. And now you can go to his website, chrisbellamy.com, and click on his events page and find out where he's playing at next. Are you looking for the next artist to book for your place who can bring in the crowds? Then look no further than Chris Bellamy. Go to chrisbellamy.com and book Chris today or find out where he's playing. Chris Bellamy, a true coastal Americana legend. That's right, a true legend himself.
He certainly is.
Mr. Chris Bellamy. Talked to him this week. I talk to him quite often, as a matter of fact, and he's like, man, I really appreciate everything you guys are doing, and if I could just get you to fill out my calendar for me. And I was like, yeah, I don't have time for that. I got... As a first, I always start off with well, I can do anything. I said, what I choose to do and what I have time to do is two different things, and I just don't have time for that. But anyway, but he's getting the hang of it. He's had to rebuild a website, and that's what we're doing to promote Chris Bellamy's website, chrisbellamy.com, so you can go and see where he's playing at. All right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Who we got out there today, Hippie Chick?
Let's see. Today we've got Dan Ware and Rachel.
Yeah,
good morning, you guys.
Happy Sunday to you.
We got
Before I forget, I want to say good morning to Alan Jacks Bowers.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he is out there this morning down in St. Charles, Louisiana.
Oh, very cool.
Good morning to you, brother.
And good morning to Andrew Dean. He says, good morning.
That's right.
Hope your day is awesome.
Yeah.
That's what he says.
Good morning to you, music man. About time for you to make a visit up this way.
Yes.
Or down this way, where the hell you're at.
We've got Moni, our producer, Monica.
She's always listening. Good morning to you, sweetheart. And vacuum cleaner Tom.
Yeah, and we got Rick Hoffel is out there saying good morning.
Morning, brother.
The rock star Beth Travers is out there. She says, can't wait for the show. Here we are.
Yeah, good morning to you, sweetheart.
Suzanne Govan is out there. Good morning to you.
Morning, Suzanne.
Manny Rico is out there.
Rico Suave.
Yeah, good morning to you, sir.
And Frank Goddard is out there.
Morning, Frank.
We've got Bartholomew Roberts.
Good morning.
Good morning. We've got Graham Andrews and Nicole are out there. Good morning to you.
Yeah, the Space Coast real estate queen over there. Good morning to you.
I know. She's
And
busy.
Nicole.
Busy.
Good morning to all of the raccoons and the cats and whatever else they got running around in there.
Yes. And then we got John and Nikki Hall are out there.
Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday to you.
And let's see, Bahama Brad and family.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning to Ellie. Don't let the sunshine hurt your eyes. Probably won't be a problem today.
No, it's raining today.
But Ellie, if just like my grandma used to say, it's just God's way of washing the pollen away. All right, the spring showers. Don't worry about it.
That's sweet.
You know, and feeding all of the plants. Man, the plants are all coming up and everything. So.
Oh yeah, they're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. And then we've got Maureen Weehunt is out there. Good morning, Mo.
Good morning, Mo, and the mystery man.
I'm sure she's watching some sort of basketball.
I'm
today.
sure she's got a iPad, a computer, a TV, or something.
Yeah.
On a basketball game.
Yeah, Donna and Bob Cummings saying good morning from Coyote Woods.
Good morning, guys.
And let's see, Rick Martinez, your brother from another mother.
Morning, brother. Happy Sunday.
And Z and G are out there. They said we are tuned in from our car as we are in Middle Tennessee at a steak contest.
Oh,
And
nice.
visiting grandkids.
Yeah, of course. Good morning. They spend a lot of time with those grandkids, and it's a good thing. So, happy Sunday, guys. Be careful out there.
And we've got, let's see, we got Michelle Myers out there. Michelle and Tim, good morning to you guys.
The ambassador of all great things, and Tim, and man, I hope you guys weathered the storm and everything okay out there. A lot of flooding in Memphis.
Yeah, it's awful. And then we got the beautiful Sean Crawley is out there.
Good morning, sweetheart.
And all
Happy
the
Sunday
family.
to you.
Marty and Angela Gentry are out there.
Morning, guys.
Good morning. And, I said the rock star Beth Travers, but there she is again. And Jason Whitler.
Morning,
Good
brother.
morning to you. And let's see who else. Make sure I didn't miss anybody up here. We've got Ed and Pat Contreras, of course.
Good morning, guys.
And I think I covered everybody.
All right.
Well, over here on the YouTube, let's see. I'm going to scroll through, try to get everybody that we haven't mentioned yet. Going down, Beth Hates out there. Good morning to Beth.
Yes. Good morning to the, what are we going to call her? The Fins Up Girl. Beth, the Fins Up Girl. I think that's what we're going to call her. Good morning to you, sweetheart.
Of course, Patty with an Eye's out there. Good morning.
Good morning.
I saw Rick the Stick chiming in as well. Debbie Haas. Good morning, Debbie.
Morning, Debbie.
Yeah, Bill and
Bill
Debbie
and-
Haas.
Let's see. Of course, we have somebody else out here named Beth, so good morning. Glenn Swieka, good morning to Glenn.
That's Beth Haight.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so she changed her name in between the chat. I got you.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
All right.
Good morning, Beth.
Uncle Alex is out there. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, let's see. We've mentioned a lot of people that already, but I want to make sure we don't miss anything. Of course, the Golden Girls out there saying good morning to everybody.
Yes, she sent me a text and said, we will see you soon.
Okay, awesome.
Good morning to you.
Yeah. Graham Andrews, good morning to Graham.
Good morning.
Good morning, brother. Happy Sunday.
Glenn Soika said's out there.
Ooh, I saw Glenn Soika in a suit.
You did?
Really?
Yeah.
Does he clean up good?
Well, yeah, he didn't look like himself. It was strange.
What does that mean? Does he normally look bad?
No, it just looked different. He didn't look like Glenn.
Okay.
Nicole Reed's out there. She says, good morning, beautiful Tiki people. Still trying to sober up from Uncle Alex's Bloody Marys last weekend.
I know.
Well,
Listen,
let me tell you,
listen.
definitely overserves you.
If this is your first time, I got to tell you, he tricks you. All right, let me tell you something about Uncle Alex. This is his main goal, is to get everybody drunk and just sit back and laugh and take pictures.
Yes.
That's what he does.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you got to be real careful now when he's making Bloody Marys for you.
Yeah. Your daughter Julie's out there. Good morning.
Hello,
Julie.
sweetheart. Good morning to you and my granddaughter Maya.
Of course, I mentioned Rick the Sticks out there. And see, I don't know what he's saying, but we'll read it. But I believe that's everybody for right now.
Well, Verona Corona says, feel free to announce that Jonas Lawrence show. I talked to him, and it is a go for the big party, the big shindig, August the 16th.
16th. I will be attending.
Yes.
I already have my plane ticket.
Well, there you go. Yes, the hippie chick will be going up there.
I will be flying with my tent in tow.
Yeah,
That's
so
pretty fun.
if you're going to Verona Corona Shindig, August the 16th, then Jonas Lawrence will be up there. So
cool
that's
is that?
fantastic.
Nice.
So anyway, let's see here. I definitely know about Uncle Alex's Bloody Mary. Shy Patty says. Yeah, absolutely. You gotta watch that guy now. I'm telling you, he's an instigator. Okay.
Oh, my goodness.
And he fools you, right? He's like, man, that's a great Bloody Mary. And you want another one? Sure. And then he's back there going.
Shy Patty says,
Yeah.
Uncle Alex is the Bloody Mary maker champion of the world.
Well, that's true. He did
is
win the
true.
contest. He did get one of the first Tiki Bar shirts.
There you go.
Naturally. And it's kind of a running joke around here because, what he does in his spare time, which is a lot, by the way. He's got a lot of spare time. But in his spare time,
Doesn't necessarily do a lot, but he's got a lot of
he's got one of those old school radios, right? And he's going across the dial there. And when they're advertising, they're going to be giving away some tickets.
A contest.
Yeah, a contest to see Beaver Jack and Johnny Williams, whoever the hell that is, right? He's like, okay, I'll do that. And he'll call in and he'll win the damn tickets.
Yeah, I don't know how he does it.
Yeah.
He's
So
like the luckiest person I know.
Oh, he is.
I'm sure
he
he's
is.
not
He wins
banned.
tickets.
I don't know why they don't ban him, right? Because he wins all of them. Because there's got to be people out there driving down the road like, who the hell is this guy?
He wins all the time.
You can only
I was
win
trying to
once
get
every
pulled over
30
so I
days.
could call. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's how that rolls.
He
But
marks on the calendar when his 30 days is up so he can start playing again.
yeah. All right, let's see. Yeah. All right, I think we need let's see here. I think we need a little churching up this morning. Okay.
Do we?
Some of you worried about all kinds of stuff, got all kinds of things going on in your life. We just need to kind of relax a little bit and focus on the positive side of things. And got a new song for you. Here we go. Happy Sunday, everybody. Grab you another vodka tonic or a Bloody Mary, as we call it around here. Uncle Alex's, anyway.
He says KC 106 sent him in at $10.99.
When you don't want to wake up, want to sleep the day away, for your dreams to stay up. Well, I'm telling you, you gotta listen to me. You gotta wake up, and don't you worry. Don't you worry. Don't you worry now. Don't you worry. Worry now. Don't you worry. Don't you worry now. Don't you worry. Give it all your time. All your precious time. Give it all your energy, baby. Yes, you will see. Good things will come, bad things will
Jim and Shelley here in Minnesota, where we love spending our weekend mornings in the Comeback Tiki Hut with mimosas and Tiki Man Radio. You betcha!
Southbound on the Queensbridge town to Brooklyn, barely back up on our feet. Too much fun in NYC. Gotta make a stop real quick in Philly. Something to eat, a few hours sleep, then on down to Rehoboth Beach. Hey, you know we gotta get away. Yeah, we gotta get away. Hey, we gotta get away. Made our way across the bay from Maryland. Now we're headed down through Germantown. Ain't looking back, can't slow down. Only 2 more hours until Richmond. Loading soundcheck in hotel. Let's hope the venue treats us well. Hey, yeah, we gotta get away. You know we gotta get away. Hey, we gotta get away. Hey, hey, we gotta get away. Oh, we gotta get away. We gotta get away. Hey, we gotta get away now. You know you wanna. Finally found our way home down to Charleston. Sure do love low country peeps, all my friends and family. Now it's time to hit up Mississippi. Running like that river flows. Can't stop, won't stop, time to go. Now hey, you know we gotta get away. Hey, we gotta get away. Hey, we gotta get away. Hey, you know we gotta get away. Yeah, we gotta get away. Hey, we gotta get away. Yeah, we gotta get away. Now you know you
Hey there, Danny Lynn, Hippie Chick, Jack Mosley, just checking in, saying hi.
You gotta hold me now. How you read it's long, but harder than hell to mind. I'm looking for my old man, kicking off these old times. Don't leave me here, 'cause I just won't survive. There's a raven hovering, but he's a keeping me alive. I've known him all my life. It's the spirit of a young man mourning.
It's one of my favorite bands called Boy and Bear, and they got a lot of great music out there, so check them out if you want to. And let's see here. Once the hippie chick gets back, we'll tell you a little bit more about these brand new shirts. We finally got our samples in from our new shirt company, and so we're making progress. I know, everybody's kind of been on my ass about it, but it's not the most it's not the most easy thing to do because trust me, I have plenty of calls and conversations about customer service. Mm-hmm. Okay. Because the last thing I want is y'all complaining to me because the shirts ain't right. I got to have a go-to person. So we finally got the samples in, and these are the very thin, not thin, that's probably the wrong word. Yeah, come on in here. We'll get the hippie chick in here. She can explain it a lot better. But the relaxed fit shirts that...
they're not like sun shirts, but they're very...
I feel like you started your conversation before you got here. All right, now let us know what you're saying.
They are thin. They're not heavy.
They're not heavy. They're not cotton. They're not hot.
Yeah, they're not.
They're breathable.
Hot.
They're breathable.
They're breathable.
There we go. Thank you, B-Dog.
Yes.
They're breathable, and now this is
very soft.
Yeah,
and stretchy.
They took the artwork that we had and then redesigned it a little bit. And then printed it, or basically put it on this shirt and sent us the samples. We were more concerned, first of all, we got to make sure the logo is correct. And they did a fantastic job with that, right down to the final detail on it. And then we wanted to make sure the shirts, because, we wanted a more comfortable shirt than what we've had in the past.
Right.
And those samples that we got from the other company that we were going to go with, that got wiped out by the 2 hurricanes. Those shirts, I got to tell you, I know I tried to, I put one on the other day, and I could tell that it had shrunk up a lot. Because it's made out of that recyclable material, which sounds great, but if your shirt shrinks up and it's not wearable again, then that might not be a good thing. Right. So it's a good thing we kind of went through that process. Everything happens for a reason. You may not know what it is right now, but everything happens for a reason. So that kind of worked out. But we're pretty comfortable with these. Now, we will wash these this week as we're continuing to talk to them, and then see how they do after that. But we're still in negotiations and everything. Very happy to be working with these guys. So
cool.
We'll get that rolling and get some more information, and they're in the process of building the landing page, which is where you go to buy the shirts, and then we'll incorporate that into our website. So very happy about that. Your thoughts, sir, hippie chick?
I like it.
Oh, okay. Thank you for that. Are you okay over there? You about to choke to death?
I did. I made the mistake of actually eating my nuts.
Oh, yeah.
And one got caught in the back of my throat.
That's yeah.
And then the nuts started.
Boy, I tell you, this is good radio right here. I mean, yeah. Rule number 27: don't eat your nuts on the radio. Okay.
Because you may choke on it.
Yeah, you may choke on it.
Choking on nuts. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, don't eat your nuts on the radio.
Yep.
Rule number 27.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, my eyes are watering. I was choking.
Well, swallowing your nuts will do that for you.
Oh my God.
Lord have mercy. Okay.
Happy Sunday.
Yeah, happy Sunday. If you're out there and you haven't, it looks like a lot of you have, and I am so proud of you. If you haven't already, please hit that like button. It helps us out tremendously.
We got 26 out there right now. That's great.
That's fantastic. You guys are doing a great job. What is it?
Producer says, wait a minute, that's a Wednesday night thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm rubbing off on them. What can I say?
Yeah.
That's a Wednesday night show here at the old chocolate bar with Golden and us drinking.
That is true.
Do you remember? Oh, that was one of my favorite shows.
Yeah.
Which got us all in
Gene
trouble.
says, oh, my God. Yeah, I know. I felt the same way, Gene. Yeah.
The favorite show that got us all in trouble was you three guys.
The Cinco
de Mayo show. When y'all wearing your sombreros and y'all got so trashed.
I know. Well, we were left alone. Y'all were all gone somewhere else. I can't even remember where it was.
Somebody was making margaritas.
That would be me. We just got our margarita machine in from the ambassador of all great things. And so I was doing the, yes.
No.
Yes, the margarita machine came from Michelle Myers. It was originally going to go to Verona Corona, but she couldn't take it back to Canada.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's what it was. But anyway, we were making margaritas, and we had older chairs in here at the time.
Yes, we did.
And I was having to rebuild them, work on them. We'd have all kinds of people in here of all kinds of sizes and stuff, and they would break or whatever. And one of them broke on the golden, and he ended up falling out one of them and kicking us off the air, which was probably a good thing at the time.
Yeah, we stayed on the radio, but we lost the video. But yeah, small things, small little favors. I think everybody appreciated that when that happened. But
yeah, I think everybody's like, well, thank God that's over.
I haven't went back, but it was at one point in time our most viewed video.
Yeah, I'm sure there's times when people were like, God, I'm glad that's over with. Thank God the power went out.
Yeah.
I need to go back and cut those out and put some of them on TikTok.
Yeah, no kidding. Let's see here. We got to do our almanac right quick. But yes, we're very happy with the shirts, and they did a great job with the logo.
Yeah.
Yes, they did.
Great job.
Nice, vibrant colors.
Yes, vibrant colors. And, of course, we got all kinds of colors, and we got to get the children's shirts in there because we got all these grandkids now that we need to get shirts for.
This has been nice if we had been able to have them for Panama City.
I know, right? So, anyway, and they sent me two. They sent me this one and a long sleeve one, which is made out of the same material. It's very comfortable.
Nice.
And the hippie chick got one as well. So, all right, let's take care of the almanac. And we want to say thank you to Castaway Sauce Company, who signed up for 3 months to sponsor the almanac each week. We thank you so very much.
Yes.
Apparently, Publix is a little slow on paying their invoices. They need to get their act together. So we're going to circle back around to them here in another 3 months or so. But we are thrilled to have Lake Winnie back.
Yeah, I saw that.
This year. And they're
I'm
also
looking forward to going again.
Yes, I filled out all the paperwork the other day, got all the passes. We should get those in the mail. So, of course, they'll be the sponsor for Jukebox Saturday and for the Almanac. And so Tiki Jane has a new look this week. All right, here we go.
Hello, everyone. This is Tiki Jane, and it is time for this week's Almanac, brought to you by Lake Winnie, Chattanooga's oldest amusement park. It's time to get your happy on. Since opening in 1924, Lake Winnie has expanded enormously, including the water park and many other thrilling attractions. With rides and attractions for the entire family, Lake Winnie is recognized as one of America's top 10 family amusement parks for all ages. The park opens up June 1st. It's time to get your happy on with Lake Winnie. Lake Winnie is also the sponsor for Jukebox Saturday mornings, where we take you back in time with that old beach music every Saturday. And now for this week's Almanac. American basketball player Michael Jordan, widely considered the game's greatest all-around player, was elected to the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in 2009. The American company 3M began selling Post-it notes in U.S. stores. The small pieces of paper with adhesive strips became hugely popular on this date in 1980. On this date in 1974, Swedish Europop group ABBA had their international breakthrough as they captured the top prize at the Eurovision Song Contest with Waterloo. On this day in 1973, Ron Blomberg of the New York Yankees became the first designated hitter in Major League Baseball. The rule changed, which allowed for a better hitting player to replace the pitcher in the batting order. Was originally only adopted by the American League. And now for some Tiki Man Radio history. There are many memories and accomplishments over Tiki Man Radio's 10-plus years of radio. Here is just one. In 2020, when the world shut down due to a world pandemic, the Tiki Man began rebuilding, adding on and expanding the deck of the Tiki Bar for what he believed would be a big party when the world opened back up. That summer, the annual Tiki Bar Party was called The Party That Never Happened. That's your weekly Tiki Man Radio Almanac, brought to you by Lake Winnie, Chattanooga's oldest amusement park. It's time to get your happy on with Lake Winnie. I am Tiki Jane. See you on the radio.
Thank you, Tiki Jane, and thank you to Lake Winnie. And, yeah.
I'm looking forward to going, too. We'll have to check the forecast to make sure it doesn't rain today.
Yes, we're going to check the forecast this time.
Yes.
We learn from our mistakes.
I am getting on that roller coaster. It's the oldest wooden roller coaster.
Yeah, and I put in for some extra passes this year.
Awesome.
So, you know, because you got grandkids now that is old enough to enjoy some of that stuff.
Nice.
That's right.
And the oldest one is how old? 17?
Which one?
Your grandkids.
Oh, the one of my grandkids.
How many grandkids do you have?
Well, three coming up.
You have two right now.
Two right now.
Yeah, you have two boys, and the oldest
boys.
one is how old?
Well, he is 4, but he thinks he's 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we're right back. He looks like he's
And he looks
10.
like he's 7.
Yeah, 7
Yeah,
or 10. Yeah.
yeah. Because he's really tall, and he has a chiseled face, and he's beautiful, and he knows it. And he's only 4, but he thinks he's 15.
Are you still eating your nuts?
I am.
Okay, fine.
I am.
Okay. Anyways.
Talking about good looking and chiseled, did you see how the women of the world are losing their minds about the Irwin boy?
Irwin boy?
Yeah, you know,
Who's the Irwin
Steve
boy?
Irwin's son. Remember? His
Oh,
son.
he's doing, he's doing underwear commercials now.
Yeah, and everybody did not know that he had grown up and is quite chiseled himself, and
Now-
all the ladies are just drooling.
You remember Steve Irwin, the crocodile hunter?
Yeah.
And he passed away.
Yeah.
Right.
His son.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's his son, and he is pretty chiseled.
Yeah, he got stabbed. His dad got stabbed by a stingray.
That's right.
Yeah. Which, listen, to be honest with you, we all thought he'd have been eaten by an alligator a long time ago. Yeah.
This is true.
Because he's got the head open and he says, "Look at those teeth," all this stuff. And we're like, "Don't leave that thing alone, man." Or messing with a snake or something. I mean,
and the son and daughter,
we're all shocked he lived as long as he did.
The son and daughter have continued on that legacy of working at the zoo and all that, but it seems like now the boy is kind of stepping out in the forefront and kind of doing the crazy stuff that his dad did.
Yeah. Well, there you go. They haven't learned from their mistakes.
No.
Yeah.
Speaking of. Let's see. Julie is out there, so maybe she can remind me, because I can't remember the name of the turtle.
Larry.
No, Lenny.
Lenny. That's it. Lenny.
Are you going to eat nuts all the way through the show?
They're gone.
Just until I finish them. They're all gone.
Thank God. Let's see here.
Lenny, you're right.
Lenny, the loggerhead turtle, was the largest loggerhead that they had helped save at the turtle hospital in Islamorada.
Oh.
That's right.
And he was released back into the wild. One of his little fins there had been attacked by a shark.
Oh.
And so they put him all back together, put him up, gave him let him sit in a sauna and all that stuff. He's been drinking margaritas. He's been doing all kinds of stuff. Hell, he'd probably come back. He probably won't go far. Because he's like, damn, this is pretty good right here. I just think I'll stay here. But they let him off, and he waved as he went by. And so congratulations to the Turtle Hospital, which my granddaughter Maya wants to now go into marine biology.
Oh, very cool.
And at this point, she can do anything, be anything that she wants to be, right?
That's absolutely correct.
And so, if I can get Maya to move down to Islamorada. That would force me to have to go down there and be with her.
Oh yeah, that would just be horrible, right?
Yeah. So and of course the hippie check with all of it. I've been telling her for years. You could work it. You could, if you want to stay in the medical field, you might as well be helping to save the turtles, for God's sakes.
I would love to work there and save the turtles. Absolutely, I love the sea turtles.
It's always one of my favorite places. Whenever we went to Topsail, is to go to the turtle hospital there.
Yeah.
And see that.
I want to drive the turtle ambulance.
Turtle ambulance.
Woo, here I come.
It's so cute too. It's a real ambulance, but it says turtle ambulance on the side.
That'd be cool.
It is very cool. It's classic, the Keys. 320 pounds, Julie says.
That's a big turtle.
I sent her the information because I'm trying to encourage my daughter to not join the military, okay?
Yeah.
Because I don't want her going off to some crazy place and doing things right now. I want her to do other things.
Enjoy life.
But whatever she decides to do, I'm going to support her.
Of
right?
course.
Yeah, whatever she wants to do, because she can do anything she wants to do right now. And if it's her choice to go off and be in a submarine for 11 months out of the year, then go do it. I'd much rather be working at the turtle hospital.
There you go. Did they have an idea how old Lenny was?
He was one of the oldest.
I don't think they said, but he was really big guy.
I know those things live for hundreds of years.
I did see a report also about two turtles that are 90-something years old. And the one just had her first 4 little ones.
Wow.
That is amazing.
Yeah, the Papa Turtle's sitting over there smoking a cigarette and said, "Yeah, I still got it."
She waited a long time.
You take care of them youngins.
Oh my goodness.
91 years old she is. So, the turtle.
Crazy.
According to them. I don't know how I guess they got rings or something around them, like a tree trunk. I don't know. I don't know how they know how old it is.
I don't know how they.
Because sometimes you'll watch like Ancient Aliens or something, and they'll
Love it.
They'll mention something, or the History Channel, and it'll say August 93 BC. Like, how the hell do you know that? How do you know that?
You obviously weren't there.
Yeah. 93 BC, August. It was 11 a.m. in the morning when the volcano erupted.
Julie said the dad is also over 100.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you
She
go.
read.
Yeah. It's fantastic. And this was at one of the zoos.
And good morning, Randy. He chimed in.
Good morning, Randy. Well, he's in a zoo. The turtles are in a zoo. The 90-year-old turtles.
Yeah.
Right? Now...
No, the 90-year-old turtles were out in the sea.
No.
Lenny was not in a zoo.
I'm talking about the 2 turtles that had the youngins.
Oh, okay.
Stay with me now.
Okay.
Your nuts are gone.
The nuts are gone.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and say it. You've swallowed all your nuts.
I have.
Okay. All right.
And she only choked once.
I did. I choked once.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
This is a family show. We got grandkids listening.
Well, they were nuts, pecans and walnuts.
I know. And the turtles are having sex. And we went way off into the ditch this morning. So,
what else do you call them? A pecan, a walnut?
I don't know.
Raisins, cranberries.
Something along that line.
I think I'm a little bird. I absolutely love little birds, but I think I'm a little bird because that's what I prefer for breakfast.
Because she eats like a bird.
No, I can eat. I can eat.
Oh, Lord.
Everybody's talking at me. Can't hear a word they're saying. Only the echoes of my mind. People stop and stare. I can't see their faces, only the shadows of their eyes. Going where the sun keeps shining through the pouring rain. Going where the weather suits my clothes. Banking off of a northeast wind and sailing on a summer breeze.
skipping over the ocean like a stone. The sun keeps shining through the pouring rain. Going where the weather suits my clothes. Backing off of a northeast wind and sailing on a summer breeze. Skipping over the ocean like a stone. Everybody's talking. Can't hear a word they're saying, only the echoes of my mind. I won't let you leave my love behind. I won't let you leave my love behind. I won't let you leave my love behind. No, I won't let you leave my love behind.
I'm a work in progress. I finally figured out when the locals say they wish the coast was clear, they want me to go away. But I'll be wearing out my welcome for a couple more days with a big straw hat that keeps the sun at bay. I got rum in my cup, flip-flops and sand, and this beach bar's got a pretty good little three-piece band. My ambition's on a mission to waste away, I guess. work in progress.
Last night, talked her up for hours, thought I was doing alright. But when I made my move, she let out a big yell. Said a beach bum like me ain't got a chance in hell. But I got rum in my cup, flip-flops in the sand, and this beach bar's got a pretty good little reggae band. My ambition's on a mission to waste away, I guess. Don't need to watch all the clocks say 5. I'm really not trying, but somehow I'll survive. I ain't sunk down to the status of beach bum yet. No, I ain't sunk down to the status of beach bum yet. But I'm a work in progress. Yeah, I'm a work in progress. Yeah, I'm a work in progress. It's hard work, you know. Am I working hard or hardly working? It's hard to tell sometimes. Who knows?
Are you looking for signs for your backyard oasis? Maybe for your tiki bar, or maybe you just want a pink flamingo in your yard. Well, let me tell you about Camys Grammys. That's what they do. Camys Grammys is just a beachy flamingo-loving girl from Wisconsin who's landlocked in Missouri and crazy about signs. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the Camys Grammys logo and reach out to her. They custom fit signs to your order, made right here in the USA. That's Camys Grammys. Everybody needs a pink flamingo in their yard.
If you're thinking of investing in commercial property in Florida or moving your business to Florida, check out the Space Coast. The Space Coast is home to globally recognized companies in aviation, aerospace, electronics, and communications. At JM Real Estate, we have seen the Space Coast grow and develop. We know what is happening and know this is an exciting time for our area. The time is now for you to explore the Space Coast of Florida and start investing. Contact JM Real Estate and launch your commercial real estate investment on the Space Coast. Call us at 321-242-2882 or visit jmrealestate.com to learn more.
Alan Jacks Bowers in Mudcut South Studio is now Alan Jacks Bowers and MFG Records, all together under one roof. Jacks has worked with the best in the business all over the world, and if you're looking to take your music to the next level, you need to reach out to Jacks today. MFG Records, which is music for grown-up, and Alan Jacks Bowers, together at last. Reach out to Jacks today at alanjacksbowers.com and take your music to the next level. Are you looking to get away to your secret paradise? Are you looking to come to Chattanooga? You've heard me talk about the beautiful city that I grew up in and the surrounding area here in Harrison Bay. Well, Golden's A-lure-ing Getaway is your secret hideaway. Just a mile and a half from the Tiki Bar, and our good friends the Goldens will take good care of you. It's safe, it's secure, and it's Tiki Man approved. When you use the code word Tiki Man, you get 20% off. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the link for Golden's A-lure-ing Getaway and schedule your secret getaway right here in Harrison Bay. That's Golden's A-lure-ing Getaway. Tell them the Tiki Man sent you. That's right, Golden's A-lure-ing Getaway, and of course it's always good whenever we have one of our partners and sponsors and all kinds of stuff in here. Let's see, we got all kinds of buttons going on here. Let's see if I can get the Golden Girl.
There she is.
Well, good morning.
Good morning. Told everybody you were bringing shampoo.
Well, I didn't, but it is freshly.
You brought
it's freshly pooed. How about that?
I like it. I like it a lot. All right. So we got you in the studio, and the golden, the man with the golden cornbread.
Yes.
He's at home relaxing, right?
He is. He's got his knee up. He's going to have that second knee done. Replacement surgery here coming up.
Oh,
in
joy.
May. Yeah, so that's joy.
Something to look forward to.
Yeah, it's always good times.
I remember it seems like just yesterday we was having so much fun with that.
Well, if you'll remember when he had it done 2 years ago, it was May the 5th, and we called it Cinco de Neo.
Cinco de Neo, that's right.
So we're on May the 3rd this year. I think that's the Friday before. But anyway, yeah, so we get to do this all over again. I'm glad he only has 2 knees. That's it. That's all I got to say. Glad there's only 2 of those puppies.
Yes. Yes, it could be a lot worse. He could be 4 legs. But anyway, all right. So what you got going on? What is it you want to share with everybody? And everybody tune in. All right, whatever you're doing. Mo, quit looking at the basketball game. Everybody pay attention to what the Golden Girl has to say.
Okay, y'all. Thank you, Danny, for letting me come on just for a little bit. I appreciate your time here. I know that it's precious. So,
well, we appreciate you being Golden's Alluring Getaway and a great friend.
Well, thank you. If y'all don't already know, my son Connor, he's in scouting, and he has recently eagled. So he's pretty much done, but he's not aged out yet. So there's a couple other things he wants to do. And one of the things that we have planned, and it's going down in May, and we're going to a high adventure base, and it is called thank you, Sea Base.
Sea Base.
I have so much going on in my head, y'all.
Sea Base.
Oh,
Sea Base, and it's in Islamorada, and we'll be down there for a week, and we have we've got a crew of 8 going.
You got to go to the Turtle Hospital while you're down there.
Well, now listen, we're not.
That's a marathon.
No, it's in Islamorada.
That's a marathon.
We've got some stuff going on, so.
Okay.
They got a lot going on.
We have a company called Blue Sky Adventure that has booked them to kind of carry us down there once we get off the plane and carry us back. Mm-hmm. And while we're doing all this, there's a couple of adventures that we can do along the way. And one of them is Key West. We can spend a day and a night in Key West. None of these scouts have ever been to Key West.
Really?
Well, why would they?
They ought to be a patch for that.
Yes,
It's a margarita glass.
Yes,
there ought to be.
We could work out something to get them a Conquer Republic, the crap patch.
Well, you need to ask the boss on that one, the other boss.
Yeah.
So with saying all that, we've raised a lot of money to get down there, and we're like, we're in the last stretch of this. Let's see if we can raise enough money to get us all to Key West. And so Golden has, look
at the Tiki Man Radio patch.
Look at that.
Yeah, and we have we've got the crap. Let me see if I can show everybody else what I'm going to. So this is a patch of Tiki Man Radio. They need it. I mean, they ought to be able.
They could earn this.
They could earn this somehow or another. But anyway, sorry, didn't mean to.
Oh no, you're good. So Golden has agreed graciously to smoke some pork butts. And so we have a spring pulled pork sale going on right now.
All right.
And it's posted on the Troop page, but we're going to get it out there for everybody to take a look at. The details are, it's actually next weekend, and we know you guys can't be here for that, but what we've thought about doing, if you're interested and you're coming to the summer party, you could order that pork and Golden will deliver it to you here at the summer party.
Yes, there we go.
He will have a fresh butt for everyone.
A fresh butt.
We always like to have fresh butts at the party.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Well, that's great. So how much is the donation?
It is $12 a pound.
$12 a pound, okay.
And you can, if you don't want it or you just want to
donate
some money, you can donate. There's a little tip button on the side. It's a square site.
Okay.
That she has, Tanya, or one of our leaders, she has it put up there, and it accepts all methods of payment.
All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to put that over on the Tiki Man Radio Facebook page with the link where everybody can go to it, right?
Right. That's perfect. We'll keep it going even a little longer after it ends, because that way, if you miss it this week, putting your order in, you'll have a little extra time because you're not going to need it this Sunday anyway.
That's right. That's right.
There you go.
Okay. All right. We'll put something together, a little advertising or something we can put out there to get the word out.
What's the deadline?
Well, that's what we're saying. If it's local, we need the deadline by Wednesday.
Okay.
But you know, if you're going to be at the summer party, hey, just or any other time.
Sure.
If you're local around here, we can accommodate you if you're coming in.
Yeah.
You know, Verona, if you're coming in, Moni, I don't know, whoever.
Yeah.
We'll have it ready for you.
Well, that's a hell of a deal. I mean, the barbecue, you can't beat it, and you can't get it anywhere else but from the man with the golden cornbread.
Mm-hmm.
So that's awesome. Okay, well, cool. And so I can't believe these. Well, I can. I guess these kids don't make it all the way down to Key West, but they got to be excited about that.
Oh, this once-in-a-lifetime adventure for them. And like I said, it's one of the high adventure bases. There's only 4 of those here in the country. Connor's done one of them so far. He would like to get the other ones done, but they only come around every so often.
Yeah, we got patches for CRAP, you know, the Conquer Republic Aerospace program, and that we are part of, and that is B-Man and Michelle that kind of head that deal up. So hopefully we can get him a patch or something.
That'd be great.
Yeah,
that'd be great.
So how long he's been in Boy Scouts his whole life?
He has since he was in 3rd grade. Mm-hmm. So 8 years old, and then.
I don't know. I feel like he's been in school for 24 years.
I know. But he's driving now, so that makes your heart happy, I know.
I know.
Yeah.
All this, you know, because for those of you that don't know, all right, kind of the running joke here at the Tiki Bar is, you know, we'll be having a great time, things are going on, and whatever. Well, I got to go get Connor. And, you know, for years I'll be like, when's that boy going to start driving? This is ridiculous. Okay? we need to get our priorities straight here. Well, one day I was in Food City. And our Food City has went through a major remodel, and they have redone everything, all the checkout lines, everything, all that stuff.
It's nice.
It's really nice. But some of the self-checkout things, there's about 2 of them. Number 1 and number 3 is very sensitive with your card. Right? It won't take it, you know, and then they blame it. Well, we hate those new cards. I'm like, it's not the cards. Number 4 works fine.
Yeah.
Number 6 is kicking right along. It's the sensitive part of this machine. Okay. You know, I feel like, you know, every time I go in there, I feel like I can just go work there. But anyway, so, you know, I'm standing there and I was forced to get into one that don't take the card. So I'm trying to get it to work. You gotta bend the card a little bit, you know, to get it slide down there and Connor's checking out, and he says, "You need help with that, old man?" I'm like, "Who the hell are you?" It just happens like that. I mean, here he is buying groceries, driving to the store,
and buying
groceries,
and his voice is like three octaves lower.
Now.
Yeah, he's like, "You need help with that, old man?" And I'm like, "Man." I'm like, listen, don't you talk to me like that, you know.
Well, the bodyguard's chiming in wanting to know, how can somebody make a cash donation for the cause?
You can also go to that site when Danny puts it up, and you can click on it, and it's got a little place on there for you to click for a donation. And you can just put a quick note in there, no
port, just gonna donate to the cause.
There you go.
Yes, and that is greatly appreciated.
Absolutely, because we need to go to Key West.
That's right. They need this opportunity. If they don't get it, then it's going to help purchase snorkels and masks and all the other things that we have the money for. But it's like, you know, if we can get this extra push, it'd be great.
I think it's great that Golden is willing to do that too. I think kudos to him, you know, because he's got to cook all the barbecue.
Oh yeah. He said, all I can fit's $8, Golden. I'm like, all right.
$8. Well, you better come up with another plan.
That's right.
We know how you like to cook. Well, I could do that. Maybe he didn't come up with a plan. Maybe you did.
Yeah, I'm just going, here we go, hon. No, he's all about it. He's done it before, and he's willing to help out. He's happy to do it.
Well, we want to thank you for that, and everybody that's going to participate, because I know you will. We're going to put the link on here shortly on Tiki Man Radio. Maybe you can get the link during the next break and put it over there, because you can post it on there.
Okay.
And we just need a copy of the link, wherever it is, copy it, post it. If y'all can't do it, I can do it. But because
I'm posting it on Facebook. Am I posting it on Facebook?
Yes, the Tiki Man Radio Facebook page.
Okay.
Yeah, is where everything should be posted.
Well, I thought we were putting it on the website or something.
Well, I will. Once I get the link, I can put it onto the website, and we can put it out there for people to just click on, and it will take it to them. Okay, so we just got this started today, so
yeah.
We'll get it going.
Yeah,
I'm doing it right now, so I don't forget.
Okay.
Thank y'all.
Okay, yeah. And thank you for taking care of everybody coming in for the summer parties.
Absolutely.
And the band.
Absolutely.
I know Mark Mulch's band will be staying at Golden's A-lure-ing Getaway.
Be ready to eat.
Marty Nickel will be staying here with us. And so we're looking forward to having everybody for the summer party. It's going to be great.
So when's the party before the party?
There is no party before the party. Okay.
It's always Friday night. Everybody knows that.
Trying to help y'all out. Okay.
It's always Friday night.
Some of y'all getting older than dirt. Okay.
That is true.
You can't party for 2 straight days.
I know I can't.
I just want to remind everybody the party is Saturday. Okay. If you ruin your ability to have a good time, that's shame on you.
We took the kid out last night for her 21st birthday, and we were done by 11.
That was hysterical.
You know what really pisses me off about the party before the party?
What's that?
Because I spend months out here replacing boards, cleaning out refrigerators, pressure washing.
Yeah.
Fixing things, doing this, doing that, whatever, getting ready for it, and y'all go party somewhere else.
Well, they got to eat.
Yeah, they do.
They have to eat the night before. What kind of host would we be if we didn't feed our peoples?
It doesn't. You want something to drink? And that's how it starts. Okay? That's how it starts. So
that's what happens when you get a bunch of good people together. It just happens.
You know, it'd be like if I was coming to your Halloween party, right? And I got everybody over here at the chocolate bar before your party in their costumes, right? And started serving them drinks. Right, and then some of them passed out, couldn't make it, didn't feel good, got a headache, got sick, started throwing up, and then sent them to your house. Would you appreciate that?
We didn't even do the party before the party last year.
That's right, they didn't. They did not.
Oh, me.
But I'll never hear the end of it.
You'll never hear the end of it.
Doesn't matter if anybody else does it. It's always me.
Well, I appreciate you and the man with the golden cornbread.
Yes.
You know, I really do. Some people, though, have ulterior motives. Oh, me. That's why you got to stay north of the palm tree line, okay? Mr. Bill Crowley.
Take me to Savannah or Louisiana, or put me on a boat to Havana, someplace where it's safe and warm. No chance of a winter storm. Just don't take me north of the palm tree line. I've traveled to the east, traveled to the west. When I'm southbound, it's still the best. No need for that other direction. I finally made the disconnection. Now you won't find me north of the palm tree line. Up there where the temps are low, ain't no place I wanna go. Now I can give you several reasons why I never miss the seasons. If you're on vacation, need a destination, turn to the lower half of the nation. Look south and pick your spot. Play it cool when the nights are hot. And get away from north of the palm tree line. Up there where the temps are low, yeah, it ain't no place I wanna go. Now I can't give you several reasons why I never miss the seasons. If you've got a boat, she's ready for the water. her south where the girls are hotter. Chart a course, then set sail all the way to Fort Lauderdale. Just don't steer her north of the palm tree line. Seasons. If you're feeling lazy, everything is hazy. The winter months are driving you crazy. Jump up and pack your case. Take it down to a sunny place. Take a break from north of the palm tree line. I travel to the east, travel to the west. When I'm southbound, it's still the best. No need for that other direction. I finally made the disconnection. Now you won't find me north. Oh no, you won't find me north. I said you won't find me north of the palm tree line.
Hi, it's Kurt from Big Bad Voodoo Daddy, and you're listening to Tiki Man Radio. What could possibly go wrong?
Traveling down the back roads of where I was raised, I'd give the whole world to climb back and see those better days. Spent so many good times living in the past. It makes me stop and wonder if those days will ever last. They're gone forever. I guess I'll never. Here today, gone tomorrow. Stay with me all the way. Through the good times and the bad. Maybe gone tomorrow, but it's here today. I wish I were a child again. I remember it so well. The days of telling lies and keeping secrets that I won't tell. We all are growing older. Every hour, every day. The memories from the past seem to guide along the way. Gone forever. I guess I'll never. Here today, gone tomorrow. Stay with me all the way. Through the good times and the bad. Maybe gone tomorrow, but it's here today. We'll sail up the river, where only we can go. Leave the worries all behind, like a long time ago. Stay with me on the way. Through the good times and the bad. Maybe gone tomorrow, but it's here today. Here today, gone tomorrow. Stay with me on the way. Through the good times and the bad. Maybe gone tomorrow, but it's here today. Here today, gone tomorrow. Here today, gone tomorrow. Here today, gone tomorrow. Here today, gone tomorrow.
This is Joe from the Island Castaways Band. When I want to listen to trop rock, I listen to Tiki Man Radio.
I was dreaming last night when I got the notion to pack my bags and head out for the ocean. And I was thinking today, those good times last year, looking at the latest and drinking cold draft beer. Myrtle Beach days, we'll have some fun in the waves. I don't care what the West Coast says, 'cause I love those Myrtle Beach days. Well, come on down this summer. It's gonna be a good year. Riding on the coaster or fishing off of the pier. And I was thinking today, when I got the notion to pack my cooler and some suntan lotion. Myrtle Beach days, we'll have some fun in the waves. I don't care what the West Coast says, 'cause I love those Myrtle Beach days. Myrtle Beach days, we'll have some fun in the waves. I don't care what the West Coast says, 'cause I love those Myrtle Beach days. How I love Myrtle Beach days. Watching all the ladies drinking some of that cold draft beer. I'm gonna catch me a big one over those days. Myrtle Beach days.
Myrtle Beach days. I got to get back down to Myrtle Beach. And I think that's your microphone.
Hello.
Hello. All right. So the link is out on Tiki Man Radio. And I'm actually going through it right now to see. So if you want to donate more than the $12, you have to go down to the tip area, and then you can customize that and put in a dollar amount that you want to for the total that you want to donate. And then you can put in notes whether you want the barbecue or how many pounds you want out of whatever it is you're donating, or you can put send it to the kids, which is what I encourage you to do. But that's how that works. Now, you can choose, according to this link, you can choose square, which means once you put in your information, it sends you a code that you then have to go get and remember and go backwards and forth like I did, or write it down and then put it in. And then you can put in your credit card information, or there's Apple Pay.
I didn't know there was Apple Pay on there.
Yeah,
Dang.
there's Apple Pay on there.
We upped our game, and I didn't even know it.
Yeah. So we sent the hippie chick upstairs, and she's going to make tea, forget what she went up there for, and we were talking about some of the best conversations we have is in the breaks in between, you know. Like sometimes she walks through the house talking to herself, and it gets mad at me because I won't answer. I'm like, well, I thought y'all worked it out. I thought y'all were having the conversation. I didn't know I was part of it. Does that happen at your house?
Yes.
Do you talk to yourself all the time?
Yes.
You know, there's some things I need to know about you.
I do talk to myself, so I'll remember things. And,
yeah.
you know, like I was telling you during the break, I said, I don't know what Golden's going to do. He won't be able to find my phone for me while he's got his knee up.
Yeah, I don't know who's going to find your phone when I'm down and out. I can hear it now.
Yep, that's how it goes.
Well, I understand one of the cats passed away.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hate to hear that.
I know. It was rough, but, you know, she was 15. She lived a good life. And
now, are cats like dogs? Is that like, do they have cat ages? You never hear people talking about cat ages.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if they, I guess that they do. I can just tell you how long she was on this earth with us, and she was here with us for 15 years.
That's a long time.
So that's a long time for a kitty cat.
That's a long time for a kitty cat.
Meow.
But I didn't know, you know, like, you know, dogs at 7 years. And,
Right,
and
yeah.
all that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how that translates.
They never say that about cats for some reason. But anyway, all right. While I'm putting this in, y'all talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Fiona passed away.
Yeah, bless her.
I had a cat, Dakota. He was a big, fat, orange tabby cat, and he moved with me for multiple places. And when Elena was a toddler, we had this little old duplex. It was a 2-story, you know, and she would grab that cat and drag it to the top of the stairs, and she'd hold it in its lap and boom, 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 boom. All, you know, like her going down with the cat, and then they'd get to the bottom, and Dakota would look at me like, "You gonna let her do this again?" And I'm like, "You're letting her. You're letting her." and she'd do it again. But I think he was with us for 20 years.
Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy. And yeah. I love cats, but Danny won't let me have one. He only said he barely let me have a dog.
Well, these were you know, BG before Golden, so
yeah, they were there before Golden.
Yep, and he's not a fan of cats either. But now he does love that orange cat that we have, that orange fluffy cat. We call him Conway Kitty.
Yeah,
Conway
Kitty.
Yeah.
I like Conway Kitty.
Oh, Lord. Let's see here. I'm trying to focus here.
Is Fatty the other one that's not doing so good?
Yeah, Fatty is now turned into Slim. She's losing some weight. We call her Slim Shady now.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's my buddy, because she would come out and sit with me when I would be messing with the garden
Jump
out
in the
there.
back of your car and everything.
She did. She jumped in the back of my car, rode home with me, and popped her head out, and I was like, "Oh my God!"
Bring her back before she poos in the back of your car.
I was like, "Oh my God, Fatty, what are you doing back there?"
True story. She did the same thing when I about cut off the end of my finger with the hedge trimmers.
Yeah.
I'm bleeding. I mean, there's a blood trail behind me, glove and everything, and we take off. Blaine takes me to the emergency room. We get over Wolf Teever Bridge, and you hear, "Meow, meow, meow," and I'm bleeding, and I'm going, "She gonna have to go. We can't turn around."
Yeah, she's gonna have to stay in the car. I know.
So we had to listen to that all the way down. I'm going, "Oh no, she did. She did."
She jumped in the car.
Yep.
I know. I know.
All right.
Dan, we're sending me a picture of me and the princess. Let's see. Me and Princess will be in Myrtle Beach Father's Day week.
Ooh.
Well, how nice for you guys. That is nice. I like Myrtle Beach. I haven't been there in years.
Yeah, it was good when we were there. I mean, it was windy and cool, but it was good. We had a good time.
Yeah. And did you tell them? Did I miss it when I was getting my tea? Did you tell them who you saw?
Oh, no, I did not.
Well, this is kind of a big deal.
I know. When Claudia goes on vacation, it's like one of the kids going on vacation, right? So everything that happens, we hear about it, and we get calls like we're the two old people sitting at home when the kids are off on their trip, you know. Well, that's pretty cool. I'm trying to watch Gunsmoke here. Will you hurry up with your story?
Well, so we get into the hotel, and we're at a Marriott, and I'm checking everything out because I got to know where everything is. I need to know where the pool is. I need to know where this seating area, where the fire pit is. I need to know.
Yeah, where the towels are. All that stuff.
I've got to know.
Yeah.
So Golden's like, I'm going to lay down and rest. Okay.
I got to rest my knee.
So here I go. And I mean, I am fresh off the 8-hour ride down there. I mean, I look like I'm a homeless person walking around, and I'm like, ding, da ding, da ding, da ding. And I'm getting ready to get on the elevator. Well, as I'm getting on, I see this gentleman coming off the elevator, and he has this big white hair.
Yeah.
And I looked down, and he had these big black tassel boots on. And I'm like, wait a minute. So Claudia turns right around, and she starts following this man.
Of course you do.
Of course you did. You're a stalker now.
No, I'm not.
It's called networking.
It
from
is
what I've
called
been told.
networking.
Yeah.
Lou would have been very proud of me.
It's stalking, okay?
So I walked right behind him, you know, and he's got his guitar case, and the minivan's waiting on him. I could tell he was in a hurry, but oh well.
Oh well, you're going to follow him anyway.
So I'm walking behind him, and I'm like, excuse me, sir. Yes. And I'm like, oh, it's him. I said, are you Moody Stewart? Yes, ma'am, I am. Okay.
He's a short fella, too. isn't he?
Can I get a picture of your hair?
I'm telling you,
that's the first thing I asked her. I said, does he still have his hair?
Yes, he had.
But it's white.
He
But it's
is
white.
white-headed as could be.
Yeah.
Does he still have all that hair?
So, yeah, then I Googled him. I'm like, yep.
That's him.
That's him.
That's him.
And, you know, I just thanked him, you know, and just he kind of went on his way. And so, like, then I'm online going, well, wonder where he's going to be tonight. Is he playing somewhere around here?
And this is where the stalking part comes in.
And then I sat down in the lobby because I was like, well, maybe he'll walk back through.
Sat down there for 12 hours. Golden got the best 12-hour sleep he's ever had.
That was great.
Well, in the words of Golden, she'll wear herself out here in just a little bit.
I know that's right.
Let her go. Just
She
let her
does
go.
the same
She'll wear
thing.
herself out.
Yeah.
She does the same thing, going here, there, and whatever. We're gonna do this. We're gonna dig this up. We're gonna bury that. We're gonna. The funniest thing was last week. She's like, "I'm gonna go out here and get this tree out of the yard." And I'm
Oh
like,
my God, yes.
Katie goes to the door.
I get out there with my shovel, and I'm going to get that chain tree out of the
He's
yard.
been there for 23 years. Okay.
It's
Katie
a
looks at her
azalea
as she
tree.
goes out the door and turns around and looks at me, and I'm like, she'll be back in a few minutes.
I was too. I could not dig that thing out. I said, you know what we need to do is,
Yeah.
so we need to wrap a chain around it and tie it to the bumper of the truck and then haul it on out, you know, that way. Don't you think?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, yeah, that's not going to happen. So won't you just sit down and
We can
relax?
bring the tractor over. We can just ride it down Ramsey
Yeah,
Road.
there you go. Bring the tractor over. We'll just haul it on out. Haul it on out.
Help me, Lord. Help me, Lord.
We can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all can do anything, apparently.
Oh.
Now, do you see in real time the donations?
Thank you, Julie.
I
That
can't
is.
see them, but thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, Julie. That is so sweet.
Julie has donated. We've made our, fashionably late, you know, now that all the money's coming in, here comes the star.
I just ordered my butt.
You just ordered your butt.
I did.
Hey, here's Connor.
Hey,
He's
there
the
he
star
is.
of the hour.
Welcome to the show. Let me get your microphone on here.
There you go.
Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Yeah. We very rarely use that microphone anymore. So, how are you?
Good.
You get on up in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Good.
There you go.
Good.
There you go.
Listen, we're just in here trying to raise money for
He's
you.
sitting here being shy. He's anything but shy.
I know
He's
that's
gonna
right.
Sit there and be shy.
Yeah, I was telling him the story where you walked up to me in the grocery store and said, "Hey, old man, you need help with that?" I'm like, "Don't you talk to me like that."
That's what a Boy Scout would do. Help a senior citizen.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
That's right.
I love it. I love it. You've got a few donations already.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's what it's all about.
We're trying to get you on
Yep.
the Key West. It's a very important thing that you need to see Key West.
Mm-hmm.
Very important.
But because of my donation, you have to promise me that you go to the turtle hospital and report back to Maya,
His granddaughter.
my granddaughter, about the turtle hospital.
I can do my best.
Okay. Well,
I hope they do. I mean, are you sure it's in Islamorada? I think it's in Marathon, babe.
well, they were releasing the turtle in Alamorada, so I don't know why they would go all the way there. But anyway,
I know they're going to feed tarpons.
maybe it is in Marathon.
At Rob's Marina.
Yeah,
And then
Robbie's.
Robbie's, okay. And then they're going to a fruit stand that's like really well known down there. I can't think of the name. I've not been to that part.
I think it's gonna be a really cool trip.
So there's other stuff that they are doing, but this
Yeah.
putting them over the top to Key West would be really good because they'll get to see the light. I know the lighthouse would be on the list, and
Probably the museum.
yeah, Mel Fisher's museum is
Yeah.
on the list.
Love that place. Love it.
Yes, and we have a Tiki Man Radio patch for you. There you go. You know that would make you.
That's your new merit badge, right?
That's your new merit badge. So yeah, congratulations. Show everybody your Tiki Man Radio patch
There
there.
you go.
Yeah, it sticks right on there. So I don't know how y'all put those on, but
You gotta sew it on. It's Velcro.
okay.
Velcro patch for a uniform.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
And so Eagle Scout, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hell of an accomplishment to go out. How many of them are they? How many patches are they through the whole Boy Scout thing? You know? You even know?
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
If you can name something to do, there's a patch for it.
Yeah. Okay, today we're going to put two twigs together. You get to earn a patch for that. Yeah.
There's
what
a
was
lot
the most?
more now than what there was when I was in.
Yeah.
What was the hardest patch?
Yeah. What was
you
the
had
hardest patch you had to do?
I would say life. Like,
Me too. Yeah. Life.
Family.
yeah, family life. That's,
Family life was the
Yeah.
hard one. Yeah.
Yeah, I've had those patches and lost them a couple of times.
Rick the Stick just said congratulations.
Yes,
Connor.
congratulations, Connor. All that's an accomplishment. You know, a lot of people don't make it that far.
No, they don't.
You're running out of time too, so it's a good thing you're getting in there. But now, what is the trip to the Keys? What are we doing there?
we will be fishing off a boat, and we'll be spending 3 days on a boat.
Very nice.
And fishing, scuba diving, or snorkeling. Sorry.
Snorkeling.
And
There's no scuba diving for this one right
I was
here.
gonna say,
I am
you
not
gotta-
scuba. No.
No.
mm-mm.
And Mama's going too.
Yes.
Mama the Scout.
Well, what you don't know is the fishing capital of the United States is right there in Alamorada.
Alamorada.
Okay, that's some of the best fishing in the world right there. And, all of the Keys are basically coral reefs. So some of the best snorkeling and scuba diving is found right there as well. So, and this will be when?
right when school gets out, so May, April, May.
Your last day's May 22nd.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what it is.
Yeah.
22nd. Okay.
The only thing I foresee a problem is that's during hurricane season, so you never know what's going to happen. But hopefully everything will go well. What could possibly go wrong?
I think it'll be fine.
Yeah.
I think it'll be fine.
That's
the very beginning.
Yeah, it's a sailing vessel that they'll actually man. They'll actually be lowering and raising sails and
learning how to do.
They're going to have to man the galley. Somebody's going to be on night watch. I mean, it's going to be it's a full working vessel that they'll be on for those 3 days, and then they go out for sport fishing on the big power boats one day. So there's a lot going on while we're down there.
I think it's cool.
Well, that's awesome. Well, we've got the link on Tiki Man Radio Facebook page, and so you can go over there and click on it. So, you have to go through the steps. I just did it in our last break, so it's not that difficult. Everybody can do it. You just have to get to the point. If you're donating more than the $12 per pound, is that what it is, $12 per pound? For the smoked butts that Golden is doing, just go down to the little tip area there and put in the dollar amount extra that you want to donate.
Right.
Or just say, or if you don't want to bet, you can also put that in the comments and just go to the tips and say, hey, I'm just paying.
That's right. That's right. Put it in the little comments, and it'll walk you right through there.
Exactly.
But, congratulations, Connor, on all this is a hell of an accomplishment, and, I give you a lot of crap, but I'm proud of you, and I think, we don't screw anything up. We got a good future ahead of us. Well, whenever I have a new employee and they start on their first day, when they start, I always say, and listen to me, you're going to screw everything up. Everything. And that's okay. And when you do, just make sure you tell me about it, number one. And we'll learn from it. We'll figure out how to do it right, and then we'll move forward. And that's kind of like the best advice in life is you're going to screw everything up. Don't get discouraged, and just keep on rolling. Right?
Yeah.
And then while you're down there, you just tell the boat captains you want to go to Pirate Cove. All right? Happy Sunday, everybody.
Lake at night is still and black. The water's smooth like polished glass. You've heard the tale, so it's time to go. I'm gonna take you back into Pirate's Cove. Got a show 10-hole sailing rig and a 12-foot John boat to carry the brew. A couple of steaks and a big old knife, and my old ghost is coming back to life. Well, you can say I know the way by heart, through the stumps and in the dark. One way in and that's by boat, that'll get you back in Pirate's Cove. The trail of smoke curls through the trees, far down low and there ain't no breeze. Just cotton mice and the copperheads, and for some strange reason I fit in. Well, you can say I know the way by heart, through the stumps and in the dark. One way in and that's by boat, that'll get you back in Pirate's Cove. Back here, the dancing shadows disappear. Memories, they'll come and go. Someday I'll stay in Pirate's Cove. Well, you can say I know the way by heart, through the stumps and in the dark. One way in and that's by boat, that'll get you back in Pirate's Cove. You back into Pirate's Cove.
Hey everybody, this is Howard Livingston, and I tell you, when I want to blame it on the margaritas, I listen to Danny Lynn at Tiki Man Radio. I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
Sometimes on days like this, when the mirror seems so unkind, I remember the kid just playing in the Georgia sun. His nose in a mystery book, playing pilot in a magnolia tree, shooting down those enemy fighter planes one by one, just pretending to be Mickey Mantle, hitting rocks in a field by the road, or Napoleon Solo, living the life of a spy. I wanted to sail the boat to Tahiti, wanna sing and learn how to fly, racing out of control down some open road, always dreaming and living till the day I die. I remember one Easter Sunday, waking up in a strange hotel. The whole night's a blank and I don't know where I am. In a diner crowded with families, all dressed in their Sunday best. A kid points me out and asks, Dad, what's wrong with that man? Sometimes life just taps you on the shoulder to remind you it's a one-way street. You need to do a post-mortem on the life that's just passed you by. I wanna sail the boat to Tahiti, wanna sing and learn how to fly, racing out of control down some open road, always dreaming and living till the day I die. Here's hoping that the end comes quickly when I'm a nimble 75, cut down by some young woman's husband who found where I hid. I don't want to be trapped in a deathbed, surrounded by all of my friends, with time to recall all those things that I never did. You just gotta jump into the arena, roll the dice, take some shots to the chin. You may lose sometime, but hell, you know you just gotta try. I wanna sail a boat to Tahiti, wanna sing and learn how to fly, racing out of control down some open road, always dreaming and living till the day I die. Just living till the day I die.
Hey, this is B-Man in Key West, and I love listening to my show on Tiki Man Radio. B-Man and Michelle's Coastal Confessions every Friday, and you should too. Have a great day, everybody.
I got an old straw hat, sunburn on my shoulder. I'm free as a breeze, do as I please, beach bumming around. All of my friends just seem to be getting older, but the rum and the sun makes me feel young, beach bumming around. Whenever worries start to bother me, I hoist the sails, follow the whales, and head out to sea. Ain't got a dime, don't care where I'm going, but I'm free as a breeze, bumming around. Whenever worries start to bother me, I hoist the sails, follow the whales, head out to sea. Got an old straw hat, sunburn on my shoulder. I'm free as a breeze, do as I please, beach bumming around. I'm free as a breeze, do as I please, beach bumming around.
And now it is time for the award-winning JBL Travel Minute with Joe Leo with JBL Travel Group. JBL Travel Group is the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. You can reach out to Joe at 732-831-5200. And now get ready to learn something new about travel. Take it away, Joe.
Good morning, everybody. It's Joe Leo with the JBL Travel Group with this week's Travel Minute. And this week I want to talk about packing tips for a stress-free vacation. So the big debate is always, should you roll your clothes or should you fold your clothes? The truth of the matter is, if you roll them, it takes up less space, and also your clothes get less wrinkled. So judge that when you're packing your suitcase. I always roll my stuff. The next thing is packing cubes. They're great for organizing inside the suitcase, so you can keep things, kind of separate, whether it's toiletries or charging cables or whatever that stuff is. The next thing is the tech essentials. And that's, you have chargers for your iPad, your cell phone, your tablet. I always bring a portable strip, a plug strip, so that, because a lot of times in the hotel or on the ships, there's only one plug, either by the bed or by the desk. So we plug it in there, and then we can attach everything else there. So that's a good tip to have. The other thing is an emergency kit. It's always good to have an emergency kit. Duct tape, of course, if you need that to hold something together, like your suitcase. Collapsible water bottles or reusable water bottles. Also, one of the most important things I found over the course of traveling is a sewing kit, because you never know when you're going to lose a button or something. Maybe your belt clip is going to come loose. So a sewing kit is always essential. Now, there's a 1, 2, 3, 4 rule, which I don't go by, but basically it stands for 1 hat, 2 pairs of shoes, 3 bottoms, pants, capris, whatever it is, shorts, and 4 tops that you can alternate and mix and match during the course of the week. Now, I course to know the women always like to bring more because they want to change, a couple of times during the day. But that's the 1, 2, 3, 4 rule. I don't go by it. Generally, one of the things that I tell people always, first of all, like we said before, roll your clothes. And layer the bulky items more toward the top. Don't forget your travel documents, your passports, visas if you need them, all of your tickets. Make sure that you're not putting that inside a suitcase that you're checking with the airline or you're checking with the cruise line, because you're going to need those things when you get to security and when you go to check in on the cruise line. And I've seen people throw that in their suitcase, give it to the porter, and then get up to the desk and they don't have what they need, and then it's a big search to go find that suitcase to get their stuff out of it. So make sure that stuff is in your carry-on bag and not in your suitcase. Planning outfits in advance. This is really hard to do, but I generally like to try to take, if I'm going away for 7, 10 days, shorts and then a number of tops that I can wear with those shorts. Dress pants, the same thing. Dress shirts, I go away with those. And I try to roll those together so I have them all set when I get there. limit your shoes. You don't really need a lot of shoes. I know the ladies like, 6 pairs of flip-flops, but you really only need a good pair of walking shoes, flip-flops for the beach, maybe water shoes. So limit those because they do take up a lot of space in there. Also, a lot of times, I don't need it, but the ladies try to carry, little travel size toiletries with you, shampoo, conditioner, that kind of stuff. Now, remember, if you're going to keep that in your carry-on bag, that you have to follow the TSA rules and have that in a separate plastic pouch so that you can take it out and show it to them. However, some of the airports now have these new CAT scan machines, and they tell you don't have to take anything out because they can see inside that bag and see everything. So depending on the airport you're going to and the type of TSA machinery you have, you may or may not have to take that out. As far as clothing, when you're going through TSA or any kind of security inspection, layer your clothes because they're going to want to take your jacket off. 9 times out of 10, they're going to want you to take your shoes off unless you're, I think it's over 75 now, or if you have TSA approval. But remember that when you're traveling outside the country, that TSA approval does not work with the security in the foreign country coming back into the U.S. Some people suggest packing a pillow and a blanket for the plane. I never do that. I have my neck pillow that if I'm going on a long flight, I'll take that. And always weigh your luggage. Make sure that you're not overweight so when you get to the airport, you don't have any surprises. You can buy one of those little handheld scales on Amazon that you can check your luggage before you leave the house. Again, so you don't have any surprises because for overweight luggage is an extraordinary charge. Bonus tip, if you're going on a longer vacation, I always bring a canvas bag that I can use as a laundry bag. Some resorts have laundry facilities if you want to do it during the week. I know that the cruise ships do, where you can send it down and they'll send back that laundry for you. But I always bring a laundry bag, keep it in the floor of the closet, and at the end of the day, throw any dirty clothes in there that we used. So I hope this helps you. We're packing for your next trip. This has been Joe Leo with the JBL Travel Group with this week's Travel Minute. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Joe. You've been listening to the award-winning JBL Travel Minute with Joe Leo, winner of the 2024 Magellan Awards of Excellence. Each week, Joe takes you through the ins and outs of the travel industry and gives you ideas about travel that you never even thought about. If you're looking to take a trip, book a cruise, or a special event, then reach out to Joe Leo at JBL Travel Group at 732-831-5200, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. This hour of the show is brought to you by JBL Travel Group, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio, an organizer for the Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise every year in May, where we go island hopping around the Caribbean. JBL Travel Company specializes in cruises and all-inclusive resorts for family vacations, group travel, destination weddings, and honeymoons for over 10 years. You should always take the Tiki Man's advice and travel with somebody you know. Reach out to Joe at 732-831-5200. Make sure you check out the JBL Travel Minute every Sunday at noon on Tiki Man Radio. During Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man, you'll learn something new every week. That's JBL Travel Group, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. Goaltending Services, our good friends Gypsy Travels, will take you out to the sandbars of the Florida Keys. It's time to get off the bar stools and get on another bar, a sandbar, with Gypsy Travels and GTS Charters. And now with Goaltending Services Outfitters, you can get the equipment you need, you can get the apparel you need, grab you some drinks and some souvenirs. That's Goaltending Services, the elite place to be if you're going to a sandbar or being on the water in the Florida Keys. Reach out to them today. Goaltending Services. Tell them the Tiki Man sent you. Make sure you visit the newly opened Goaltending Outfitters upstairs from the Hurricane Hall restaurant at the dock. GTS Charters and Goaltending Outfitters. There's no better place to be in the Florida Keys. That's right. No better place to be than the Florida Keys. And, of course, we're going to be taking out the volunteers this year on Sunday after the showcase.
Right.
Tiki Man Radio's taking all the volunteers out to the selected volunteers, because people are like, hey, you don't go with us this time, you get to go out. Doesn't work that way. The designated volunteers, I need to clarify that. But we've already booked that trip to go out with GTS Charters, our good friends Gypsy and Monty. And what's the dog's name?
Amelia
Amelia
Earhart.
Amelia Earhart. And
yes, her name is Amelia Earhart.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to doing that. And I always encourage you to get out on the water in the Keys. And, if you've never been out on the water, you really haven't experienced what the Keys are all about. I'm so glad that Connor and them are going down there and experiencing all that. That's fantastic that they're going to do some fishing down there. It's beautiful down there.
It is. It's awesome.
You have to be careful, though, because it's real easy to get the Keys disease down there. Next thing you know, he's working at the Turtle Hospital.
Yeah.
But anyway.
There's actually a program where he can get any scout could do it and get a captain's license. Like they can go back on their own time and get and do a captain's license.
Wasn't he going to do that here?
He would like to do that. Yeah, I mean, he's always thought about doing something like that.
Yeah, I thought at one time.
He's gonna. I'm telling you, he's gonna. I know he likes fishing. He's gonna fall in love with it because there's no kind of fishing like deep sea fishing.
Yeah.
And to be out on that kind of boat, and
right.
He's gonna love it. He's gonna fall in love with it.
Yeah, and and for me, I love going out on the water in the Keys. Now we're down in Mexico where the water's doing this and doing that. And that's not much fun for me. But I can go anywhere on the water in the Keys. The water is just different, smoother, and it's beautiful down there. So that's kind of what I'm used to about going out on the water. So, but these kids. Maya and Connor and all of them, if I've got any advice for them is to get out and travel. Go and do things. Go and experience life while you can before life catches up to you, and makes it easier to figure out life later on if you've got out there and seen the world a little bit.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
Thank you for that.
There you go. Well,
B-Dog, what's going on with you? Hadn't heard much from you this morning.
I'm just hanging out.
You're just hanging out. I know. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm still recovering from like the last 2 weekends. So.
Yeah, the big wedding and.
So got the last one married off, and then she just turned 21 last night. So.
Yes, she did.
So we've back-to-back weekends of partying. So.
Yeah. Now you got two daughters with the same birthday, or is that right?
Yeah. As odd as it is, my oldest and now officially my youngest both have the same birthday, April 5th. So.
That's pretty cool.
And there's only 14 years between them.
Well, as always, send your condolences to your daughter who just got married, and I'm glad it all worked out well and everything went fine. I mean, we would have been down there, but of course we had the show on Sunday, and we had a guest already scheduled, and I don't know how we missed out on the. Seems like we got a save the date thing in the mail, but never got anything after that.
Yeah, she sent out a save a date like in a year in advance.
Yeah.
It was really, really early.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Oh yeah.
But yeah, we had a good time, and like I said, the party ended shortly. She kind of rolled her wedding reception and her 21st birthday, I think, all in the same weekend. The reception ended early, and it's always whenever you're carrying the bride out with her head in a bucket. It was a great party.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
there is no alcohol left. We drank it all.
No, that's right.
Yeah.
That's what they said. They had to shut the bar down. By golly.
Good.
We had a great time. So.
Well, it's not that far off into the end of school season.
Yeah. My last day is May 29th. I have to work about a week after everybody else. Teachers get out the 23rd, and I got to work till the 29th. So, but then, unfortunately, I have to go back to work July 16th. This is my first day back.
No, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they woo you in with this.
Ridiculous.
It's going to be great, man. You get the whole summer off.
Yeah, that's a bunch of bull.
6 weeks. Maybe if it's that long. I don't know.
That's a bunch of bull. Yeah, you don't get no summers off. But I do get 6 weeks. I'm not going to complain because I get more than the average person. So I just don't get to choose when I take off.
Yeah, that's the sucky part about it because not everything happens in 6 weeks.
Yeah,
you know, so
well, I mean, we get fall break, spring break, summer break. We get all these breaks. It's just I have to learn how to schedule everything whenever the time is dictated off. So, but unfortunately, it doesn't fall align with things like Key West and Panama City. Or we get to go to Panama City because I take my personal time. But Key West and things like that, we just don't get to do it because the dates don't align. Maybe someday.
Well, we're not that far off from Panama City.
No,
we are
looking forward
not.
to it.
I know you're excited about it, and we've got everything all lined up, more organized this year than we've ever been, and
except Katie's hotel room.
Time to retire.
Yeah,
I
we need to get
agree.
that
I wish I could.
Yeah, I need to get Katie's hotel room squared away, but I can do that this week.
Freeman Medley has got us taken care of, and let's see here. I'm trying to find something here.
The question is, are we going to the Gator Stop again? Yeah, we are.
No.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are.
No, I saw on the news it burnt down.
No, it didn't.
Did not. No, it did not.
Didn't happen. You follow Alabama. Gator Stop.
We gonna get us some buying of
We
sausages, and
always-
we gonna feed them gators.
You
always
kids
stop.
drive me crazy.
We always stop on the way home. I don't know about you guys, but we always stop.
Yeah,
Well, I have to alter Danny's map thing. He
His
has
map
on his-
yeah, or whatever.
whatever it's called
Yeah,
these
his
days.
GPS thing. Yeah.
Well, she calls the other day, and she starts going into this. What I really want to do, and what this idea that I've got, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, you sound like one of the kids. How much money you need? And then we put this all together, but it worked out well. You got some donations, and we'll put something else together after the show so we can get the word out to help out Connor, and that's a good thing. But
It's like playing cards with your brother's kids over here.
yeah, I know. I know. And he's already whisked away to somewhere else.
Yeah,
now.
yep. He keeps those roads hot. All I need is gas money, Mom. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, here you go.
Yeah. So is he? We don't know about the tiller, right? He come over here the other day.
I didn't think to ask.
I didn't think to ask until he was walking out the door, and I was like, "Dang, I meant to ask about the tiller."
You guys were in Myrtle Beach, right?
Yeah.
How was your trip, by the way?
It was great. It was great. We did some inshore fishing in Merle's Inlet.
Yeah.
So that's another quiet spot that we found
Oh, it's
down
beautiful
that
down
way.
there. Yeah.
And
That's where all the fishing boats are, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So we caught some speckled trout, some reds. We couldn't keep them; they were too big. And then Golden caught some ugly fish. And I don't remember
Ugly
what-
fish?
Yeah, I don't remember what it's called. It's scary looking. I'm like, can you just put that back in there?
Yeah.
Sheep's head. That's what it was called.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we did that.
And this was part of the JBL Travel
Yes.
Group winning contest that you guys won for, what was it? I can't remember
That was
now.
the trivia
Trivia.
from Tropical Country.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah. That was like a year ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You had 18 months to
Yeah.
take advantage of it, and we were down to the wire. We were like, okay,
that was
well,
for
now
our
we gotta
third
go.
anniversary. Now we just celebrated our fourth. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Glad you guys had fun.
Yes, we had a blast.
We're going to get caught up on some of our shout-outs here. Callie McCool and the student crew is out there.
Yes, he is.
And the kids are back. Callie, I got your show. Everything worked fine. I tested it. Everything worked fine, and it's already loaded up, so thank you for that. The kids are back from their spring break, and so make sure you check out their show on Tuesday at noon.
I will.
And that's the kids out in California that are our internship out there.
Yeah, he's talking about his last day of school is June 10th. But he said the seniors leave a week early, and so he loses his crew after Memorial Day weekend.
I got you. Ed Kubiak and Felicia are out there this morning. Good morning to you guys. Sent me a message. And let's see here.
Oh. We watched a crazy movie last night. And what made me think of that was Ed and Pat, because, they're Catholic. and so it was strange. It was a Conclave. Has anybody seen Conclave out there?
I wouldn't recommend it.
I thought it was a great movie, but I mean, it wasn't like we picked it because it's supposed to be a thriller, a suspenseful thriller, and anyway.
Yeah.
I thought it was good.
Well, when the Pope dies.
Yeah, the Pope died.
Now they're all looking around at each other like
Yeah.
Okay, who's going to be next?
That's the conclave.
You don't need that robe anymore. I wonder if I can just take that, and they could take the ring off of him, off of his crusty finger.
Yeah.
And,
see, they did. They did. He was laying there. They did.
And then they
he had already
chipped the thing off the ring.
Jerking it off his finger.
Yeah, you could hear his bones cracking. And they take that off, then they take it over to this thing, and they take the Pope thing off the ring, and then throw the other thing away, and then they announce that the Pope, whatever, we have a vacancy or something.
We have
like
a
that.
vacancy.
And then they start fighting amongst themselves.
Oh, over who gets to be the new Pope.
Yeah.
Yeah, and anyway, it's very cutthroat,
It's very
I'm
cutthroat.
sure Ed and Pat appreciate the link that you have just put with them to this movie.
Yeah, that's kind of.
I didn't mean it like that. It reminded me of it because of. Let's see. Ed just texted me. What's the name of the movie again? I'll look for it. It's Conclave.
Yeah.
And it's got let's see, Ralph Fiennes and Stanley Tucci
in
it. Yeah. And so
the actors are great. It's a great movie.
It's a great movie.
But I mean, I've seen plenty of these. The Pope has died, and what happens next kind of movies before. So it really wasn't. But this was kind of different. I mean, like they had to bring in this Pope to be one of the guys that was up to be Pope or whatever. They brought in some girl that he had relations with 40 years ago. It's like politics, right? It's like you get close to election, you're like, all right, bring in the whores, and that's how that works, And all of a sudden you start hearing, all about all these relationships and things that people did 40, 50 years ago. Well, the same thing happens when the Pope dies.
Mm-hmm.
And so all these Cardinals.
Cardinals, yeah.
And see, I was learning myself because
as you go,
as I went.
Yeah.
But so the Cardinals, they all come in and they vote on who's going to be the new Pope, and they can vote for themselves too.
Yeah.
And then this keeps and you have to get 2/3 majority of the vote in order to win.
Mm-hmm.
2/3 majority, and then if they don't reach a vote, that it just keeps going.
Yeah,
they
we'll
only
do it
have
again tomorrow.
One vote a day, and it just keeps on going until they finally reach somebody reaches a 2/3 majority.
And you watch the smokestack.
And and they even showed that in the movie how they did.
Which is all the ballots.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The smokestack is the ballots that everybody put in as they voted over the days.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a stack.
Black means no, white means you have a new Pope.
Yeah.
Oh.
So.
Yeah. And
I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, which I actually knew that, but it was interesting to learn. It was interesting to learn.
Yeah. The movie is Conclave.
And it's got Ralph Fiennes and Stanley Tucci in it. Very, very, very good movie.
I mean,
I thought it was very good. Danny was like, I can take it or leave it, but I liked it. I thought it was really good.
Well, that 6888 or whatever.
Oh, the 6. Now that's way up here.
That is one of the best movies I've seen in a long time.
It is. The 6888 is phenomenal.
6888. Yeah, that is a fantastic movie.
Now that is currently on Netflix right now.
Completely under the radar, and it was kind of like that. You're just looking for something, and like we did last night, we just stumbled across that one. That's one of the best movies I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, the 6888, I highly recommend it for everybody. And that's a group of ladies that was from World War II.
Michelle Myers says, I'm sorry, what are y'all talking about? Well, we were talking about a movie called Conclave that we watched last night.
Yeah, it was really good.
It was
with Ralph Fiennes
it's
and
okay.
Stanley Tucci. I thought it was good. It wasn't 688 good, but it was good.
That's a high bar.
That was a high bar.
If you haven't seen that movie, I highly recommend
the
it.
688 is really good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look, I'm just trying to get caught up on 1923 over here.
Listen,
Jesus
we're
Christ.
doing that too.
You know,
We're doing that one too. They got a new one come out today. Yeah.
Well, I did too, and I got suckered into it.
Yeah, because I suckered him into it.
And now we're knee deep into it, and we're towards the end. And you know when you're getting to the end of a season because people get killed off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
People start dying. You know, put somebody, main character, whatever, they get killed off. So, you know, that's.
Oh, yeah, I got Golden on that one, hook, line, and sinker, because he likes Helen Moran.
I love Helen Moran.
And so he's like, yeah, I'll watch that.
She is in another new series we just started watching. What's it called, honey? The Mob. The British
Mobland.
Mobland.
Yeah, that's another Taylor
with Pierce
Sheridan.
and that's Pierce Brosnan and Helen Moran, and they're in. It's the British mob.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
It's
so
great.
far, we've only watched one.
Uncle Alex has posed a question.
Of course he has.
He said he's on his way to get some Reif Rum. Who wants one?
Well, we always need Reif Rum.
Everybody wants a Reif Rum.
And B-Man and Michelle's in the house.
Hey, good morning to B-Man and Michelle.
Yeah, we have their Tuesday on the Island replay coming up following the show. You know, they do it every 2 weeks, and this happens to be the week that they've got it. He sent it to me yesterday, so I've got it all loaded up and ready to go. Always need Reif Rum. Now, you guys were able to find some Reif Rum in Myrtle Beach.
Oh, yes, we did. We found some little store, and we went in there, and I'm like pulling all the bottles that I can and checking out with it. And everyone's looking at me like I'm a crazy person, but yeah,
Well,
I
that's
got it.
normal.
And we found a restaurant that served it.
Yeah.
So not only did we find a restaurant, we found a liquor store that carried it. So.
Let's see here.
And B-Man said that they are watching The Lioness, and Moni said she's finally getting to watch The Handmaid's Tale. So, woo, get ready, baby. I love The Handmaid's Tale, but
Oh, Lord, yeah.
I'm watching Reacher.
Oh yeah, he's over here watching Reacher.
Taco Munro? Is that it?
Yes.
Yes. That's the name of the place?
Yes. Taco Mundo.
Taco Mundo. Tacos sound really good.
It says M-U-N-R-O, but that don't mean anything.
It's there. It's in Barefoot Landing. That was the other cool thing that was around where we were staying. It was this whole.
There's a picture of them at the restaurant with the Reif Rum.
Oh, look how cute. Look how cute.
There we go. So sent that to David. He certainly appreciates any time anybody is drinking Reif Rum. Send it to me. Tag them in it, any kind of post, whatever. That helps us out tremendously. So keep that in mind. Keep them happy. And they are ready for Panama City as well. Now, David won't be there, but he is sending some of his girls down there. And we got it into Sharky's, so you can go up and ask Sharky's for Reif Rum drinks.
Very nice.
So always working behind the scenes and taking care of our sponsors. That's what we do here at Tiki Man Radio.
Well, that's perfect because you can get it in Florida. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So anyway, we've got, let's see here. And, of course, you know, the JBL Travel Minute was all about your packing tips, which is always something you need to listen to. Now, remember, all the JBL Travel Moments, if you missed it, are all of the shows that we play here, including the Tiki Janes and all that stuff, is all have their individual thing on YouTube playlist. So you can just go and look at them, and which would have been great when we were having this contest back when really that kind of got me to thinking about we need to have all these in a playlist. And so naturally, when I say we, that's me. That's me, meaning I have to go do it. So I did it, and so all those are over there. But, yeah, I like to roll up my clothes as well. Number one.
I like to roll my clothes, too.
Yeah, they don't get as wrinkled, and they don't take up as much space.
They don't. I don't know why that is, because it's the same thing.
Same piece of clothes you had when you started.
But it's for some reason it just works out better.
Yeah. Now the sewing thing, that's something he always recommends to take on a trip. You have the little sewing kit in case you lose a button or whatever. I mean, hell,
I'd probably just do without.
I'll just do without on that. But I guess it's good to have. I mean, he's right about it.
Little sewing kit is good to have.
What else? A collapsible water bottle.
A collapsible water bottle.
Yes. It's a good,
so it doesn't
good
take
tip.
up space, yeah.
Yeah. And then, of course, he was saying, you women like to bring 27 pairs of shoes. You really don't need 27 pairs of shoes.
Nope.
Some flip-flops.
I usually bring 3 pairs of
comfortable shoes. Yeah, comfortable shoes, something to go hiking in or whatever.
Flip-flops, comfortable shoes to hike in, and then maybe another pair of sandals if you're dressing for something nice.
You're being chased by some local in an alleyway somewhere, you need some comfortable running shoes.
Good Lord.
Right? I mean, shoes are important, but you don't.
And Felicia.
From Crown Point, Indiana, and we ride the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man every Monday from 6 to 8 Eastern Island Time, 5 to 7 Central Standard Time, only on Tiki Man Radio. TikiManRadio.com.
Why do you act so surprised? He turn your back and rob blind. This town is full of drifters, don't you know? They put on their disguise, but you can't see it in their hazy eyes. They're all waiting for their time to go. You won't see them down the road. 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 Okay. Where the road ends, we begin. Before you know you're one of them. Once you ran away from something too. Well, I guess that it ain't all that bad. One day you'll think of all the fun you had with the people that you never really knew. So let's raise a glass for all the misfits, the ones who had their chance and missed it, and blame everyone they know. Many men get lost at sea, many women turned out to be just cameos in your show. You won't see them down the road. 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 Though there are times I hold back tears, you know I can't help but laugh. Did you really have your fun, buddy? Or do you even really have to ask? If there's one thing that I've learned in life, you make the bed you sleep in at night. And some people, they just never do the work. Guess 'cause all you can do is the best you can. Try and be a better man. Try not to become one of the jerks. And you won't see them down the road. And you won't see them down the road. You won't see them down the road. Oh no, no, you won't see them down the road.
Here's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Sundays, it's The Big Show. Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time. Streaming live on the Camys Grammy Live Cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios in Harrison Bay. Come over and be part of the show. After The Big Show, it's Tuesday on the Island Replay with B-Man and Michelle. Recorded live from Key West. Later that afternoon, it's 5 o'clock somewhere with Rick the Stick. You never know where he's going to pop up. On the Road with Rick the Stick, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern Island Time every Sunday. Mondays from 6 to 8 p.m., get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man, live from Crown Point, Indiana. Tuesday at noon, it's Surfs Up with Callie McCool and the Student Crew. Tiki Man Radio's internship from Antioch High School in California. The kids are learning how to produce and do their own show. Compliments of Tiki Man Radio. It's the Lunchbox Special with Surfs Up every Tuesday at noon Eastern Island Time. Wednesdays, it's Where the Boots Meet the Beach with Tropical Country with B-Dog and Lou, streaming live on the GTS Live Cam from the Legends Studio in Ottawa, Tennessee from 7 to 9 p.m. Friday, starting at 7 p.m., it's Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle from the Beachy Shell Studios in Key West, live every Friday, having some fun with their friends and sharing great music. Saturdays, take a trip back in time with Jukebox Saturday mornings starting at midnight and going to noon. This is where we open up the massive archives of the radio station and take you back to that old shaggin' music. That's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Make sure you tune into all these great shows and keep listening to Tiki Man Radio and have some fun. That's right. Have some fun. That's what it's all about right here at Tiki Man Radio. Everybody having some fun. Let's see here. Hit the wrong button there. There you go. I got the golden girl in here. You can tell that by the fresh aroma of the shampoo in the air. What is the name of that shampoo?
I don't even think it's a shampoo. I think it's just the stuff I put on my hair.
It's just you.
Even Michelle Myers gave me a hug the other day, and she goes, "Ooh, your hair does smell good."
Your hair does smell good. Yeah.
When I saw her last night, I walked up behind her, and I did that same thing. I gave a big whiff, and I'm like, I do love the smell of hair.
Yeah. You do have good smelling hair. Everybody does that to you now.
That's just kind of the thing. That's how we say hello now.
Yeah. You know, he's right. You do have good smelling hair. Yeah. Well, anyway, let's see here. Can we order shirts yet? B-Man says. So you guys are coming in late. So, earlier in the show, we had Connor in here with the Golden Girl. For those of you that are just joining us, we'll revisit this and really need everybody's help. Connor is, give him the spiel.
Yeah. Connor, as everyone knows or should know by now, he's in scouting, and he's doing a high adventure to sea base in Isla Mirada. We're trying to up this adventure to get to go to Key West.
Yes.
And the adventure itself is going to be great, but to take an extra day and go through Key West for those scouts is going to be a great opportunity. So Golden is... he's smoking some meat. He's got some pork butts he's going to do. We're selling shredded pork by the pound. And it's available this weekend. This is coming next Sunday. But if you're not available to do that, if you're coming to the summer party, we can deliver it there. We can send it on a plane with my favorite hippie, and you can go to Costa Rica for those going that won't be able to make it. But
or if you just want to donate,
yes, that option's also available too. So
I don't think they'll let us bring food.
Yeah, they
Costa
will.
Rica.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, they'll take us over to the side.
Yeah, take it over to the side.
Stick it in there.
Yeah, they frown on that.
That drug dog be like, I smell meat.
I smell meat. Yeah.
And, and the guard is going to be like, like, oh yeah, we're confiscating that.
Yeah.
So it'll never make it past security.
Yeah, not to
But-
Costa Rica. But if
You
you cannot buy pork, if you cannot get here to get Golden's butts,
Yeah.
then just donate. Donate something to the cause of the Boy Scouts, because it's their troop. The website is actually
You
on.
go to TikiManRadio.com. Or no. You go to the Tiki Man Radio Facebook page, which, by the way, everybody out there needs to be posting on Tiki Man Radio. I can't stress that enough. If you got some kind of special thing or whatever, post it on Tiki Man Radio. That's associated with the radio station, and help me out a little bit, for God's sakes. But the link. You go to the top. It should be at the top, right? You posted that earlier.
Yeah, I posted that earlier,
Yep.
and there is a link. And if you are just donating, just go to the tips and put in a tip of what you want to do, and then just say no pork butts on the comment.
Just want to help Connor out because he's getting the Eagle patch.
He already is an Eagle Scout.
Yes, he just.
No. So what is he? I mean, is he getting?
This is a high adventure.
There is.
This is just a trip.
There is an opportunity for them to earn a couple of merit badges while they're down there.
Oh yeah, fishing ones, and we
Absolutely.
we gave him the Tiki Man Radio patch, and hopefully we can get him a crap patch
If they get to go to
down there, if they get to go to Key West. But anyway, when you go to the link, just click on it. It has Square and Apple Pay in there. And if you choose Square, like I did, then you can, it will send you a link to your phone, or it'll send you a code to your phone. And you have to go back and put that in and then fill in your information. It'll say $12 and how many you want. Just choose one. And then go down to the tips, and if you want to add an extra $20 or $100 or $50 or whatever it may be, just put in the tip amount, customize it, and put that dollar amount in. And then in the comments, put how many. It's $12 per pound for the smoked butts that he's going to be donating. Basically, he's doing this to raise money for Connor. So he's willing to do this, and anytime Golden is willing to cook, take advantage of it.
right, and so the trip is already paid for.
Oh yeah, the trip is
But
paid for. Yes.
This is
They're
to get them
try-
down to Key West.
This is like an extra night, and it's for the scout troop to go to Key West. They're
Yes.
already going to be in Islamorada. Why not send them down
Yes.
and get to visit like Mel Fisher Museum and all that other stuff? Down
We might as well coerce these kids while they're young, get them down to Key West.
Yes. And B-Man said, yes, we can get them a crap patch.
That
There
would
you
be
go.
awesome.
That'd be great. Anyway, so you put in the comments, if you don't want the pork butts, just say all money goes toward the scouts. Okay, and then that way they can keep up with it on their end and go